Welcome to the sealed order. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a psychological blueprint. You're about to discover how the most powerful forces on Earth, governments, corporations, cults, use proven manipulation tactics to control the way you think, act, and even feel. Watch closely. Some of these may already be influencing your daily life. 1. Gaslighting. Have you ever questioned your memory? Gaslighting is psychological warfare. It's when someone repeatedly denies your reality, making you doubt what you saw, heard, or experienced. Imagine, you saw a news report. You heard the speech. Yet later, the same authority claims it never happened. They call it fake news, a misunderstanding. You begin to wonder if you misremembered. Maybe you're overreacting. Maybe they're right. Gaslighting thrives on repetition and isolation, two things modern media and institutions are masters of. 2. Guilt tripping. After all we've done for you. Guilt tripping is emotional manipulation, wrapped in false concern. Governments do this by guilting citizens into silence. If you question the system, you're labeled ungrateful. If you protest, you're accused of betrayal. You don't support the troops? You don't care about your neighbors? It makes you question your morality, and slowly you comply. Not out of agreement, but guilt. 3. Love bombing, excessive praise, sudden rewards, overwhelming kindness. It feels like being swept off your feet until the floor disappears. This is love bombing. It builds fast emotional bonds, then retracts them to create dependence. A regime floods you with national pride, bonuses, and new rights. Then it reminds you it can all be taken away. Cults use it. Authoritarians use it. So do brands, politicians, and ideologies. 4. Silent treatment. Being ignored isn't just cold, it's calculated. Silence creates anxiety. The more they ignore you, the louder your self-doubt becomes. This tactic appears in governments ignoring protests, in leaders refusing to answer key questions. In institutions, they turn their back until you're desperate for acknowledgement. It's about power. When you chase their response, they've already won. 5. Triangulation, divide, and rule. Triangulation is when a manipulator inserts a third party to stir conflict. Think governments pitting left versus right, races against each other, rich versus poor. As long as you're fighting each other, you're not challenging the real source of control. It fractures unity and creates chaos, from which the manipulator quietly benefits. 6th projection, they're the liars. They're corrupt. But who's saying it? Projection is when someone accuses you of the very thing they're doing, to hide their guilt in plain sight. Leaders who lie claim others are dishonest. Warmongers accuse others of aggression. This makes the truth murky, and confusion becomes control. 7. Blame shifting. You lost your job? That's your fault. You're struggling financially? You didn't work hard enough. Blame shifting makes systemic failure feel personal. When people in power shift responsibility downward, they protect their image while citizens fight for survival or turn on each other. 8. Playing the victim, the powerful love to play weak. When those in control say, "We're under attack," they justify censorship, militarization, and fear. They wrap oppression in patriotism and say, "We must protect ourselves." Suddenly, you're cheering for the very chains that bind you. 9. Stonewalling. When you speak, and no one answers. Stonewalling is a refusal to engage. Governments delay responses, avoid questions, and pretend investigations are ongoing. The silence isn't absence, it's a strategy. The goal is to exhaust you, to make you believe your voice is powerless, until you stop speaking altogether. 10. Mirroring, they talk like you, dress like you, echo your beliefs, but they're not like you. It's a mask. Mirroring is how politicians and influencers gain trust. Fast, they mimic your values to lower your guard, then redirect that trust toward their own agenda. It's seduction disguised as sincerity. 11th. Love withdrawal. One day they praised you, the next they vanished. This is love withdrawal, the calculated removal of attention and care. Used by cults, partners, and governments, it keeps you chasing that first hit of approval. You compromise more, question less, hoping to feel chosen again. These tactics are not fiction. They are ancient tools, tested, refined, used by empires, dictators, corporations, and sometimes the people closest to you. Now you've seen the playbook. It cannot be unseen. Every tactic you spot is one you can resist. Subscribe to the sealed order. The darkness wins when the mind is blind. But now, you see. Welcome to the resistance.